Hey guys, and welcome back to this new video. Today I'm here at 3 little lakes in the forest and I want to photograph frogs again. Just real quick, if you hear some saw noises in the background, I'm so sorry. A few hundred meters away from here they are cutting off some trees today, and yeah, it's really annoying, but I can't change it now and I hope you can understand me well. But now I will look if the frogs are here. I was here 2 days ago already to check out if the frogs are already here, and in the one lake they already spawned, so there was a lot of frogs spawn, and I will check out now if there are also some frogs. Okay, I'm here now at the first little lake and here's no single frog. I can see a lot of frogs spawn, so I can show you this in a minute. But here's no single frog. I don't know, 2 days ago when I was here, it was everything filled with frogs, and I don't know where they are now. But check out how much frog spawn here is. So check this out. That's all frog spawn. Here and back there, everything is full of frog spawn. And here, this little lake looks like this. So here's a lot of grass where the frogs can hide. And I can hear, I think, 1 or 2 frogs, but I think it's almost impossible to photograph them here when they are sitting somewhere between the grasses. But I'm not sure why here's so much frog spawn that is over the water. So, because if the frog spawn is over the water, it will, die. And there will not be any tadpoles. And I think it's because when the frogs were spawning here, the water level was much higher, or probably only 10 centimeters or something like that. And now there was not that much rain in the last days, and so the water level was sinking. And now here's so many frog spawn that is over the water. But now I'm going to another lake. It's a bit bigger one, so it's just 20 meters from here. And when I was here 2 days ago, there were no frogs, and probably they are now here or in the other lake to spawn. But I will see, and I really hope that there are some frogs, because I drove 20 minutes here with the bike and I don't want to do this for nothing. So let's hope. Oh my goodness guys, that's so beautiful here, because all the birds are chirping, and when the frogs are starting to spawn and when they're getting active, it's a sign for me that spring is here and winter is over, and the world and nature is awake, and that's so beautiful every year again. And if you didn't it already, I can only recommend to go out now and discover spring, discover nature again. And it definitely pays off, because here's so much now when all the animals are getting active again. Oh my goodness guys, I think I found my spot for today. So I'm on a bit bigger lake now here, and on this place, or in this spot, everything is moving. I think here are, I have no idea, I guess here are about 20 or 30 frogs on just 2 meters. So that's insane. Everything is moving here and I can hear them. But one problem is that the shore is really, I'm not sure how it's called in English. Probably it's like that. So it's really hard to go down to water level. But I will try this out now and check out this. Okay, I'm sitting here now and that's just incredible. Here are so many frogs. I don't know, it's impossible to count them. I have no idea how many. I guess probably something between 30 and 15, so quite a lot. But it's really hard to photograph them because they are moving a lot and they are quite fast, and then they're diving down again, and it's not easy to focus, so I only can use autofocus, but that's not really easy. And you just make a lot of photos, and I think over 90% I can just delete because they're not good or not sharp or whatever. But it's in any case really nice to photograph here because the frogs are just here, and it's always nice when you're out to photograph and the animals you want to photograph are there. And they're just doing now what frogs do in this time of the year. So that's quite funny to watch them. And now I just want to show you some first recordings. Okay, probably I want to talk about equipment, because I think that's not totally unnecessarily. 2 days ago when I was here, I only had my 600mm lens with me, and I tried to photograph the frogs with it, and it's almost impossible because it's really heavy, and it's hard to hold it with your hands or hold it free. And another problem with it is that you cannot focus really close, so I have to leave about 3 meters between me and the frogs, and often it's that the frogs are coming quite close to you, and because of this a 600mm lens is probably not the best thing. Today I started to photograph with my 70 to 200mm lens, and that works actually quite really good. Last year when I was here, by the way, I will link you the video up here or here, I'm not sure, where I photographed the frogs last year, and that works really good with the 70 to 200mm lens because you're quite free. If the frogs are coming closer, you can zoom out a bit and you can focus quite close with it, so that works pretty good. But what I want to try is now that I use my 50mm lens and with my 2 macro extension rings, because when I was sitting down there, it was quite sometimes that the frogs came just 10 centimeters close to me, and I hope to make some nice close-ups with the 50mm lens now. But you can only do this when the frogs are coming really close to you, because if you have the macro extension rings on or between your camera and your lens, you cannot focus endless. So the frogs have to sit 10 centimeters in front of you, and otherwise it will not work. But I will try this out now. By the way, guys, I said frogs all the time in this video, but of course I mean toads. So these are no frogs, these are toads. Just to say it so that you don't write in the comments, oh Max, you have no idea about these animals. It's just in my head when I see them, I want to say frogs, and but of course I mean toads. Oh my goodness, there was sitting a frog. Oh, not a frog, a toad. just 10 centimeters below me, and I try to photograph them with the macro extension rings from like up, and I think that looks quite really nice, and I was able to take some really nice close-ups. So yeah, I was already really successful today, and that's actually really nice, and that makes me happy. But now I try to photograph a bit more until it's getting too dark. By the way, something I totally forgot to mention is that now when I use the macro extension rings, I'm also using the small light here because it's cloudy today and there's not that much light, and if I'm using the macro extension rings I have to choose an aperture of 5 or 6.3, and then it's quite a bit too dark, and because of this I'm using the little light so I can light the frogs a bit up and make the photos look way better. I think I will go back home now because it's just getting too dark and the frogs are not moving that much anymore. But before you go on, I have a little quiz for you. So I will show you in a few seconds a photo, and let me know in the comments below how many frogs you can find on this photo. So I'm really excited to see if one of you can find all the frogs on this photo. So if you want to see more frog content, check out this video here from last year. There I was able to photograph some really nice frogs too. And now I would say, have a great week. See you next Saturday. Bye.